Hi, good evening everyone. Today we will be starting with the 7th video of LWC series. In the last video we have understand how the getter work in LWC and how it helps us to make our property dynamic. So in this video we will be understanding how we can have a conversation between parent to child components using the API decorator. This is a game changer in Salesforce projects because often many components want to communicate with each other. Here, if I talk about API, the parent can have a conversation or can control the child component just like a boss. So let's take a real life example. For example, you want to create a component of account detail page. On account detail page, you might be seeing account, list of contact, list of cases, and account detail page. So on the parent component, we have only the detail. Whereas if I talk about child component, we will be creating a list view of case, list view of contact as different components. So we will be passing a ID of account from the parent, and further the contact will be fetching that ID and fetching the related contacts from there. So now you might be thinking how parent can access the field of child record. So here the Salesforce has provided us a decorator, that is a API decorator. API decorator help us in order to make the property and functions public. For instance, if you want to fetch a detail for contact, let's take an example. You are not adding the API decorator earlier, so you will not be able to make the changes on the child record. Whereas as soon as you make it API, that is, if you are making the variable or a method public, then you will be able to access that. We will be looking out in the same example shortly. So let's start with the example. First thing that we will be considering here is we will be I have created two components. One is parent component and second is child component. Also, we will be understanding what is kebab case here. So I have created the component name as a in camel case. So what is camel case here? So if I talk about camel case, first character has all alphabet small, and as soon as a new character starts, so it start with a capital. So for example, if I talk about child component, child is small in all lowercase, then C come capital and then component come. So let's start with the component here. So what I will be taking, so I will be adding hello, and further I will be taking message, and after doing it, let's save it. I will not be adding anything. Let's add lightning card so that I don't want to see the black screen. So let's give a title is equal to child block, and further as soon as I close this out, I will be cutting my lightning card exit here, and let's paste it here. So I hope everyone is clear. So I will not be using API decorator for now. So what I will be doing, so I will be pasting. So let's give a message in child component I am private, you cannot access me, and let's save this out. Also, I will be saving my meta file, and let's make it true. And here what I will be doing, I will be giving targets. So we will be just doing it once. So let's change it to targets. And here also what I will be doing, I will be doing targets. And after doing this, I will be just taking target, and it should give me, but it hasn't provided me anything. So let's again just type target. No, it is not providing me. So what I will be doing, I will be just copying the target from here. I don't want to type it for now. So let's copy it from here and let's paste it here. Oh, my bad. Here. So now the things are working. So let's deploy this component, because our child component has been done. So we haven't called any API method, but child component is done. Now just we will be landing on to the parent component, and on the parent component I will be calling the child component. So here comes the kebab case. So you might be thinking how the kebab case is working. Are we making any kebab here? No, we are not making any fish kebabs here. So what I will be taking, I will be, as we call in the auto component with the C. So here I will be calling the same method. I will be just writing child, and instead of camel case I will be just typing component here. That's it. So you are making it small with the help of hyphen. So this is kebab case. So here I will be typing my message because that is a variable, and here I am able to access message you got hacked. Haha. So let's type haha as well, and let's add inverted commas as well. So here this is child component and this is parent component. Here I will not be doing anything because we are just trying out the first phase. So just we will be trying to add targets, that is true, and here what I will be doing, I will be adding targets, my bad, targets, and then targets we will be giving target, so lightning underscore home page. So let's save this out and let's deploy this as well. After doing this, what I will be doing, I will be opening my I think this is not valid, so let's pick it from somewhere. So yes, it is in capital. So you are seeing how JavaScript and meta files are helping me out in order to do the same things. So let's paste this again and let's save this out. Let's remove the extra space as well. And now let's deploy this component again. This happens for a while because I'm not getting suggestion for now. I think some extension has not been restarted, so that needs to be restarted. Now my parent component has been deployed, child component has been deployed. So let's open our org in order to test the same. So our org has been opened here. So let's open the org and let's jump on to sales app because we are doing everything on sales for now. So I just jumped on the sales app. Once we are jumped, we will be selecting edit page here, and after selecting edit page I will just be adding my child component. So you might be thinking, why Trishu you are adding child component? Just I want to show that the child component, if you are loading a child component, then there is no issue in order to get the original value as well. So you are able to see here, hello, in child component I am private, you can't access me. You might be thinking why Trishu is doing this. So let's delete it and let's add the parent component here. So as soon as I add this, so you are not able to change that unhacked line. So let's save this out, and here let's go outside because we need to test the parent. So here the parent component is displaying because on parent we haven't added anything. So what we will be doing, simply we will be just adding an API decorator in my child component so that this can get hacked. so let's go here. So what I will be doing here, so let's move to Visual Studio Code. So yes, so what I will be doing here, I will be just going on to my child component here, and after moving on to my child component, what I will be doing, I will be just adding @API. This will give my error message because if we are using API track, or further we will be using a wire method, wire decorator as well in one or two videos later. So that time we will be just adding the API decorator. We have learned the track, so you have to import that decorator as well. So let's deploy this out. So after deploying this, so now our child component will get hacked. So let's save this out. This has been deployed, I think, till now. So let's refresh the screen. So you will be saying, hello, I'm able to access message. You have got hacked. Haha. So now we have covered the basic example. Now we will be making a little tweaks in this code, and we'll be making our parent reactive in nature. So you might be thinking how we will be able to make the parent reactive in the nature. So we will be using the event handling that we have covered earlier. So let's see how we will be doing it. We will be just landing onto parent component dot html, and in html we will be just calling the input field here. So let's take lightning card here, or we can yes, we need to take lightning card because our code will come in the white side. So let's take a lightning card and title, let's make it parent block. So further, after doing it, first thing that I will be taking is I will be taking lightning input here, lightning hyphen input. So value is equal to parent message. So let's add a parent message here, PRMESSAGE, parent message. So let's since it has given me multiple options, I don't need a button here. So just I need a lightning component here. So what I will be doing, value equal to parent message, enter label, and on click I will be add on change I will be adding handle change. So let's save this out. And you might be thinking that Trishu, it is giving us suggestion. Yes, we will be doing same. We will be just picking pair message here, and we will be pasting the pair message here only. So let's do it here. So let's delete this out and let's do here pair message. So once we are done with this, we will be just going on to our JavaScript file, and here we will be picking the method name, that is handle.js, handle changes. So let's move on to my parent file, parent.js, and further here we'll be calling handle change, and let's add method here. Also, what I will be doing here, so I will be just taking parent message is equal to, let's add a empty string here. So also we will be checking if the variable is same, so that we don't face any issue. Yes, now the variable is same. So what I will be doing, this dot pair message is equal to event dot target dot value. So since event is coming deprecated because we haven't passed an event here, so let's pass an event here, and let's save this out. Now it's the time to deploy our parent component. So now we will be making a changes and on the parent property, on the child property, on the real-time basis in a reactive attribute. So let's save this out. This has been deployed further. So I will be minimizing this, and let's refresh our component again so that we are able to find the input block as well. So this is a message, and hello is coming for now. So you are awesome. So it is not allowing me to enter something. So here in the component we have done a small mistake. So let's fix that mistake. So first of all, we haven't added event.target.value completely here. I thought it has given me, but haven't selected the tab. So first of all, we will be making these changes so that our value should come. And second, in the component, we will not give the value of as a pair message because it is reactive in nature. As soon as the changes will come, so this will get updated. So let's deploy it now. And after deploying, so let's test our lighting web component. So if I click here again, so you will be refreshing this component, and let's see if now we are able to get our message on a real-time basis. This is good example. So you are seeing on a real-time basis we are able to make the changes in the child block. Till now we are playing around with the properties, like we are making a message variable equal to public, but now we will make it private and we will call a function, and in that function we will be able to change the things. So let's see how we will be doing it. First, let's open our Visual Studio Code and let's land our to the child component.js. On the child component, I will remove a API from here, and let's give this and some property. After doing this, we will be calling. So let's do the method now. So what I will be doing, I will be calling API, and let's call handle changer, and in this I will be calling this dot message equal to new message. So you might be thinking, Trishu, you haven't called new message till now. So from where you will be getting this value? So we will be getting this value from the parent component. So let's see. So let's save this out and let's deploy the child component here. So once we have deployed our child component, we are done with this. So next thing we will be picking, we will not be picking message, we will be deprecating the message, but we will be getting the value change from message from this method only. So let's see how we will be doing it. So we will be landing onto this component, that is, and instead of lightning input, we will be just calling lightning button here. So lightning button, so label change message, and on click I have taken this handle click. So let's give handle click here, so that we are able to do the same. And instead of message, since we are not using message for now, so I will be just deleting the message from there. So we will be saving this out, and after saving we will be just going on to our method, and here let's copy handle click. So once we have reached here, so we will be just making handle click event, and here we will be using the this.template.query selector in order to fetch the method of the child component. So how we will be getting this? So what I will be doing, this dot template dot query selector, and here I will be picking my child component, that is c dot child component c hyphen, and let's make handle changer, since it is a API method, and here I will be giving my name, that Trishu is a great trainer. Trishu is awesome YouTuber. So why not take it if we are doing it? So let's save this out, and after saving, let's deploy this component as well. So as soon as we deployed this component, once everything goes well, so let's refresh this out. So now you are able to see the button here instead of the input message. So yes, so hello, I'm in the child component, I am private, you can't access me. I think we have done small mistake. So we need to call the new message as well in the child component. So let's go on to child component for once. So what I will be passing, I will be passing this variable here. So I was thinking how we can do this at the time of code as well, but I forgot it. So let's now deploy the component. So and now let's try this out. So let's refresh this out again for 1 or 2 times, so that our cookie should also get refreshed. So now if you click here, hello, Trishu is an awesome YouTuber. So you are able to see how we are using a method in order to update the private variable as well, that is a message. This complete our video. So you might be thinking how our parent component is acting as a child, but in the next component the child will act as a boss and the parent will be listening. So we will be understanding the use of custom events in the next video. So if you like my content, don't forget to hit the like button and share my video with your friends, and further hit the bell icon for more such notification goes further. Thank you. Have a nice day.